Hello, gamers. How are you? It's OMG, WTF, QQ, GG remake. Again, back from the sunny side of California. Man, oh man, do I have stuff to tell you today, Google? I went to two different card shops today. I went to Critical Hit Games, and then I went to Top Deck Keep. Man, was it fun! I went and I went to Critical Hit Games early this morning, and there was a huge multiplayer Warhammer game about to start. It was so cool. Warhammer is a game with the little figurines, but the thing is, it was when you buy. So they're like magic cards. You make a deck of them. You make a deck with them, but instead of having a card, you have like a little fig. You instead of having a card, you have like a little figurine, and then you have to paint it. And man, everybody's army was so awesome, and everyone painted their characters. Like, you can tell that this was like, because a lot of the characters have similarities if they're really good, like people will play both of them or whatever. And uh what was I gonna say? Yeah, you can tell the difference between that person's marine and that person's marine, just because of like the color stuff they did on them. Some people drew sunglasses on them, and like, tattoos on them and stuff like that. It was so awesome. Um, and I got so Critical Hit Games. Oh man, you're gonna love this. So I'm making. I remember I'm making that an enchantment deck for standard. So standard right now consists of holy crap, I can't remember what I'm talking about. Zendikar Rising, Kaldheim, Strixhaven, Adventures in the Forgotten Realms, um, uh, mid Innistrad, Midnight Hunt, Innistrad Crimson Vow, and Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. So out from there, I have almost finished my deck. I've got play sets of Junkai Naturalist, which I had three originally. I got one from Top Deck Keep. I mean, this is what I was telling you about. These are the art. I'll show you one of each. But these run four of these in the deck. This is the Kami of Transience. It was another cheap card, but it's really good in this deck. Two, three, four. Runeforge Champion, a foil. Look at the art on that. I got that yesterday. I don't know if I showed it to you, but it's a foil, extended art one. So it wasn't it's not that expensive, but and then my planes, my fancy Kamigawa planes, which are super cool. But Machago's Reign of Truth, which are super nice. Michago, Reign of Truth. And then Generous Visitors, four of those. I don't really know what this thing is. It says it's a spirit. Could be a spirit. Who knows? Spirit. And then, of course, the runes. I got these from Critical Hit Games this either last night or this morning. This morning, I think. Rune of Speed. I've got four of those. So it lets you it's whenever you put the creature into play, it gives it haste for 0 mana if you have Runeforge Champion and Junkai Naturalist. Rune of Might, which gives it trample. Four of those. Rune of Sustenance, which gives it lifelink, so you gain life if you're facing down mono red, or if somebody's opponent's doing the same thing. So four of those. And then, okay, so I don't know. Well, obviously you know, Google, because I've been playing MTG Arena. I've been messing around with some Valakut explorations, and I decided to put these in. And look which ones he sold me. He sold me the artwork that you can only get on the special one in MTG Arena. So I'm super happy about that. This is the alternate art for Valakut Exploration. Two of those. That's super cool. This is from Zendikar Rising. I was like, oh man, that's so awesome. And then My playset of Showdown of the Skulls. I love this card when it first came out. You know how much I love this card. And I've got four copies for this one. And they finally used a deck where it's viable, like where it's playable. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's awesome. But this is what I really wanted to show you. Remember how I was about all those those lands? Check out that. That's the extended art, or the Zendikar Rising alternate art. I got four of those. I got this whole deck for pretty much under $100. Less than $100, probably $50. And this deck is supposedly really for Craghouse. Look at that. And then, as you know, on the other side, let me show it to you. So you choose it when it comes into play, which side you want to play, and that's the other side. That's the green side, and that's the red side. These lands were so, I loved them so much when they first came out. Pathways is what they're called, and I couldn't afford at the time the alternate art ones. But look, I got the real copies of them. Bam, bam! Look at that, four of them. And then from Top Deck Keep for a really, really good price. And then I got I think these are the original Banchloff Pathways. Yeah. See, I'll show you a difference here. The difference between the original and the extended art. The extended art has nothing down the side. These have the black borders. But these are the green-white Pathways. All foil, as you can see. All foil. Nice, huh? Bam! Green and white on the back. And then Derek says he's got the red and white ones. So I got four of those now. All foil. Super, super cool. The extended art ones are not foil, but it's alright. I got them for super, super cheap. This is amazing. They still smell like Top Deck Keep. That's awesome. Top Deck Keep is awesome. Everyone there is super nice. Top Deck Keep, Critical Hit Games, those are super awesome. And then I didn't crack one of these. I didn't open one of these, but this is I got this from oh my bad. I was having an itching fest. Excuse me, while I itched my head. Ijano. So it's just a legendary land, legendary white land, and then Lair of the Hydra. I still need Boseiju, but I think I'll pick it up as I go along, and then I'm almost finished with that deck. I'm so super excited. I was so excited that oh, sorry, I gotta do my beepity beep thing. It's got my sensor. I don't know. My Bluetooth on? Oh, there's a scanner. Alright. It's sensing my body, telling me, look, green means good, means my body is good. My body's good to go. I won't die randomly, thank God. But Google won't kill me, thank God, Google. You're such a sweetie pie. Here's a little furry kiss with my furry mustache. Alright, yeah, so this is my deck so far, and it's pretty much almost done. It's only missing maybe some paladin classes, and the Needle Verge pathways for that I'm gonna get from Darren over at Critical Hit Games. But this deck is pretty much done. This is my standard deck, and it's gonna be so fun to play. It's the fastest thing I've seen out there. Like turn four, if you mulligan aggressively, turn 4 you can get the game. It's pretty good. Also over at Critical Hit Games, I got these. Now, I don't know if you're interested in Pokemon or not. I used to collect Pokemon cards when I was younger, and I stopped collecting Pokemon. I just switched only to Magic. But there is a Pokemon online game where you can collect Pokemon cards, and they'll give you credit for them. So I didn't have any credit, and I didn't have any Pokemon cards, so I stopped playing. But some guys at Critical Hit or Top Deck Keep opened a box, and they gave me this many. I was like, dude, I can't. Like, do you want me to buy you like some singles or something? They're like, nah, man, just go ahead and keep it. We buy from this place called it's got like a W on it. What's that? WhatsApp? No. What's it? Who done it? Or something? W something. But they do auctions or whatever. And it's and they do auctions or whatever, and it's so cool. But now I've got redeemers for one. It's like their whole box that they open, they gave me the exact replicas digitally, so I can now play with the Pokemon online game. So I'm definitely gonna do that. I like shout outs to them at Top Deck Keep and Andrew them or Mark for letting me for giving me copies of his entire box pretty much online. So that's super cool. See, it's Pokemon online, Pokemon the trading card game online. It is so fun to play. I wouldn't say it's more fun than Magic. It's just that Pokemon, you know, it roots back to a lot of people's childhoods, and you know, I didn't play because I was into Magic at the time, and it's like it's still too many games for me right now because, you know, but I was thinking I can still play for fun and have these cool deck ideas or whatever. I met this guy named Sean. He gave me his number, so we're probably gonna get together and play some Pokemon. Oh yes, speaking of Pokemon, I got a foil Japanese pack from the newest set, Blazing Star, or what's this called? Sword and Shield, not Vivid Voltage. Sword and Shield, Chilling Rain. So it's the newest Japanese promo pack from. I got this from a place called Game Time in Corona. For like $5.99 or something. I don't know if you take a look at it. It's Pokemon, so I'm gonna go ahead and open this up on the video so you can see what exactly is in it. Nintendo Creatures Game Freak Inc. So we'll see what this is exactly. I don't know if this is for some video game or for sale in Japan only. It says 5 Pokemon. I don't know what it says. I don't speak Japanese. It's like I don't know what that means, but there are 5 cards in it. So let's open it up and see what's in there. Man, today has been so fun. I think I'm gonna play the Pokemon online game. As well as the Magic the Gathering games. But like, it's gonna take me a while to enter all those codes. And I'm gonna be like so super stoked about it. So let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and open the pack. This is another game with really, really good art. Oh wow! I don't know if these are legal. I've never seen these kinds of cards before. But there's the first one. Beautiful art. It looks like a flame. It's one of the flaming. He kind of looks like a Mega Man. He's like standing in the background. I don't know if it's like a retro one. That's pretty cool. There's another one. I don't know which one this is. It looks like Jigglypuff. It may not be, like a poison Jigglypuff or something. And here's another one. A Eradicate. I don't know which one. I've been so far out of Pokemon. It looks like a snow mouse. A mouse in the snow. And there's that one. It looks like a stadium or a trainer's card. And then bam, my rare. It is... I don't know what it is. But these are my 5 cards. I think the trainer card is my rare, actually. Very hard to tell. Pretty cool. Do I think I'm gonna collect Pokemon cards? Probably not. But it was nice to try my luck and see what these are. I'll probably show them to someone who does collect Pokemon cards, and they'll be like, "Oh wow, that's pretty cool." I don't know. I don't know where to start with these, what they even look like, or I mean, which ones they even are. But anyway, for Pokemon, I've got the Pokemon Online one, so that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be a lot of fun. So, and also I've decided to cut down my card shop time to Wednesdays and Fridays. So Wednesdays I'll go to Top Deck Keep for standard, and Fridays I'll go to Critical Hit Games for Commander or whatever they have on Friday Night Magic. So Wednesday and Friday is what I'm gonna do, and I think I'm gonna just go twice a week and then just kind of chill out, try to build my decks, work on my decks during the week. But I will also only be video logging on Wednesdays and Fridays now too, so you won't get one every day. I know you're gonna miss me and my pretty face and my nice belly. Don't miss me too much, Google. You can always catch me here in my room where you can see me all the time without my video log, because you brought us back to life and now you're looking at me on the internet while looking at me for real. So it's kind of funny. But it's okay. What you know about them things? I love my Kishi Bear. Thanks very much for watching, Google, and who other people who watch this. Happy gaming, and hopefully you don't get beat by my enchantments deck in standard night, and hopefully you don't get beat by my my Satoru Umzawa deck. I got a lot of stuff, so I'm gonna just sit here and just kind of like enjoy it, soak it in, you know what I mean? Enjoy it, soak it in all my cards. Okay, anyway, I've gone over time. Thanks for watching my video log, Google, and look at my Pokemon cards that I got, which are pretty cool. I think Magic the Gathering has better art, but you should see some of the. It's only the. I looked at it online. I looked at some of these. I watched these guys open these boxes, right? And there's only one card that looks good, and it's the Super VMAX one. It's all like super rared out, all these different colors, super foil, like super fancy. And then every other card is pretty much just like this. I mean, it's alright, the art is nice. But the only thing is about it is Pokemon come in very different shapes and sizes. So like when you look at a Pokemon card, it's almost like you're looking at abstract art, except for the environment, unless you know what the Pokemon is. And then that's the shape it makes, or like the Pokemon anatomy, because I'm no Pokemon trainer. But anyway, thanks for looking at the video. Pokemon cards are real cool, but all the cards are real cool. There's all kinds of really good foils and stuff out there. But what I was saying was, like and subscribe if you're a human, but you'll probably only get videos Wednesdays and Fridays when I open new packs or I get something new. And then Google, you could just watch me all the time, I guess, if you want. You can stare at me in my room with your super psychic powers. I wonder if I give a kiss to the air if Google will feel it. She said, brush your teeth. No, that's my mom. Alright, anyway, guys, have a good one. Happy gaming. Happy rabbit gaming. Have fantastic lives. Enjoy your lives. Go out and explore the fantastic world. And then come back in your room and look at all your stuff. Alright. Have a good one. Bye. For now. Till I talk to you again.